Hi everybody, this is the tutorial for Lucy. My name is Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. To play the song the easiest, we need a capo on the 5th fret. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description, so feel free to check that out. However, delving into the introduction, we have 3 chords to play, and we'll discuss how to play the chords and then the strumming after that. Now the first chord we need is an A minor chord, which is an open A string. This is in reference to the capo. 2, 2 on the D and G, 1 on the B, and an open E string. The second of the 3 chords is a G major chord, which is a 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0 on the D, G and B, and then a 3 on the high E. And the last chord that we need is a C major chord, which is a 3 on the A, 2 on the D, an open G string, 1 on the B, and an open E string. Now every chord's going to get the same strumming pattern. We're going to start off with the A minor. So it's got a strum, and then I'm just cutting off the sound with the palm of my hand. 1, 2. Then I've got an up strum after that. And then up, down, up. So slowly that is. So down, tap, up, down, up. I'll do that for G. And then 2 times round for the C chord. And then slowly when you put that all together and increase the tempo, the speed, we get. Now the start of the song has just like a drum beat for a couple of bars, and then when the guitar actually kicks in, we loop around those chords that we've just worked on 2 times. We then get to the first verse, that's when the vocal part comes in, and we take those same chords and play it through 2 more times. We then get to the chorus where things change and we introduce a new chord, and it's worth mentioning that if you'd like the chord chart for this song, which has every chord with the full structure, as well as a second sheet which has the chords and lyrics matched up, so let's say you're singing along or playing along and you need to know which chord goes with which word, head on over to Patreon. I've got you covered. I've wrote everything out professionally, and for the price of a coffee you get access to not only this song but close to 600 other songs of all the latest releases. However, let's delve in with this chorus, and it does start off in the same way, but we quickly get to a new chord. So it starts off with A minor to G. We then get to this chord here, which is an F major chord. F major is 3 on the D, 2 on the G, 1, 1 on the B and E. And you can see for the F major, it's a slightly awkward chord because you have to use a flat finger on the bottom 2 strings. We won't play the top 2 strings for F major. So after you've played A minor to G and then F, it goes to C major. And you're going to play through that twice. But then the chorus continues. So yeah, it might be worth checking out the links on Patreon to have the full structure. You can try and write it out yourself, but yeah, sometimes it's easy just to get a sheet that's all wrote out professionally. But anyway, let's go over the chorus. So we have A minor to G, F, and C. That repeats. Then the chorus continues with A minor, G, and then back to C. And then you play that 1 more time. After that chorus, there's a bit of an interlude, and looking over to my chord chart, that's just off camera, that interlude is an A minor to G and 2 times around the C, and then you play all of that a second time. So it's kind of like what we did through the introduction. And the great news is, the next few parts of the song is just more repetition. There is a second verse, which is the same as the first verse that we've looked at. There's a chorus, which is the same as the first chorus that we looked at, and then another interlude. So we're just kind of copying and pasting all the same parts. However, we then get to a bridge where there is a difference. Now, the difference is with how we play the chords. The chords that we have is A minor, G, and then C. But during the bridge, we sustain the chords. And all I mean by sustain is that we play it once and let it ring out for either 4 beats or 8 beats, like this. A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat that again and you've got yourself the bridge. After that, we just have a usual chorus, which is 4 times round, and then we have the outro, which is just the same chords that we have as normal: A minor to G and C major. We repeat that a few times, and then you get to the end of the song. And there we go, that's everything you need to get through this piece. First time I've heard this artist, and I think they sound great, it's really cool. So if you are interested in getting the extra material over on Patreon, links are in the description for that. I also want to say a quick thank you to the people floating by on the screen. Those are my active patrons. There's over 110 of us now, and the moment this video goes live, they will get access to the content that I mentioned earlier straight away. So thanks to them for their support, thanks to you for watching, I'll catch you in the next one.